Odo coelius virginianus, or more commonly known as white-tailed deer. The white-tailed deer is the most common land animal in North America, as well as the most popularly hunted animal in North America. This animal, the color varies from reddish brown to grayish brown depending on the time of year. In the summer, the coat will be red, and during the winter, the coat will be gray. The whitetail gets its nomenclature name from the white around its eyes, its muzzle, its throat, its underbelly, and under its tail. The white-tailed deer is the smallest member of the North American deer family. This family also includes caribou, moose, and elk. A male, or otherwise known as buck, typically weighs between 100 and 300 pounds and will stand up to 7 feet tall, measuring from its hoof to the top of its antlers. A female deer, otherwise known as a doe, will typically weigh between 75 and 200 pounds. Bucks carry antlers. Each point on the antler is called a tine. The number of tines is determined by nutrition, genetics, and age. Typically, older bucks have more tines. Currently, New York State is promoting let them go and watch them grow. This means they want hunters to let younger bucks go so they can watch them grow into bigger, more mature bucks. The developing antlers are covered in velvet, which is a very fine tissue that supplies blood and nutrients to the developing antlers. This velvet gets rubbed off right before the breeding season, and after the breeding season, the deer lose their antlers. Deer are most active at dawn and dusk, and they typically have a home range of less than 1 square mile. The deer also live in herds. Herds can vary in size from 20 to 50 and are typically limited by geographic factors such as valleys and hills. The bucks use summertime grazing to prepare for their rut or mating season. During the rut, bucks use their antlers to fight for dominance and breeding rights within the herd. A doe will be pregnant over the winter and give birth to fawns in the early spring. Typically, a first-year doe will give birth to 1 fawn, and after that, she will give birth to twins every year after. Fawns will have the white dots for 2 to 3 months, and then they will become weaned from their mother at 6 months. But they will stay with their mother until the doe has the next set of fawns. According to NationalGeographic.com, deer are herbivores, ruminants, and they will eat leaves, twigs, fruits and nuts, grass, corn, alfalfa, lichens, and other fungi. Natural predators of deer include coyotes, mountain lions, and bobcats. A typical whitetail can sprint up to 30 miles an hour, which is a common speed limit in cities and villages. They can leap up to 10 feet high, which is the height of a regulation basketball hoop or a 1-story house. And they can leap as far as 30 feet in a single bound. This distance is about half a bowling alley. Now, why do people hunt? For conservation, people will hunt for food, population control, and sport. Without hunting, deer populations will explode, which will cause will explode because of a lack of natural predators. They will overeat all their food and they will destroy farm crops. This destruction of the food and habitat will lead to starvation of the majority of the herd. Information from dec.newyork.gov, which provides the white-tailed deer harvest summary for 2016. The total number of deer taken in New York State was 213,061. The number of deer management permits, or doe tags, given out was 588,430. The number of tags redeemed was 81,507. This gives hunters a success rate of 13.9%. In Section 8G, which is Genesee County, there were 2,899 bucks taken, and a total of 7,699 deer taken. Now, what do hunters do with all this venison? Well, they will either eat it or they can donate it. Hunters will donate venison if they're hunting the deer for sport, if they harvest more than they need, or if they just want to give back to the community. Venison is a highly versatile, high in protein and low in fat meat. If you want to donate, talk to your local deer processor. If you're looking for meat, talk to your local processor, your local food bank, or your local hunter. Information was provided by AmericanExpedition.us, National Geographic, and the New York State DEC.